Hello everybody, my name is ODST and welcome back to Minecraft Survival Season 2, where it has been quite a long time since the last episode and I do apologize for that. In the previous episode, we built this, I think we built this, and we got some horses. In between episodes, I've been pretty busy with grinding for stuff, and as you can see my inventory is a mess right now. But I've been grinding to get protection 4 on all my pieces. Just need to re-enchant this and get some more enchantments for this. And our 2 pickaxes are completely destroyed, and I will show you why. In between episodes I have been fairly busy with decorating and expanding the base. And today we will be building our storage room. As you can see, there's our horses over there. Still got our llamas here, we need to get their own place. But I've been expanding the base. I added another staircase over that way, so if I'm over here with the sheep, I can just run up there instead of having to run all the way over here. But if you come in here, nothing looks too different except for this door. And beyond this door is where the rest of the base is. I've been so very busy. So this is going to be what's going to be the main atrium of our base. So in here, there's going to be stuff up there. There's already something up there, I think, if I remember correctly. I do also plan on expanding downwards. I know I said I wanted a bunch of hobbit holes, but I've kind of changed my mind. I still want to like have a in the mountain type of build. So this is what I've been doing, and I've been enjoying this. Over this way you can see there's expansion for downwards. Up here we do have our staircase that goes up. I need to change this out so it doesn't look so poop. If we come up here, we got a little fish tank with some tropical fish. And over here, I really like this. It's pretty basic, the design of it, but I think it works out pretty well. Just the different combinations of wood I think really helps it. Over here is going to be where our train station is. I've done a little bit of excavating just to get like where I'm going to have the platforms and where I'm going to have the rails. So this will be a rail and this will be a platform in between them, separating them. And we'll have our railways go out from here and to wherever location we want. And of course the first railway is going to be going all the way over that way to our village, and we will be working with them. The other ones will just be going to other places in the world, and I think it'd be a very nice way to connect up our world. But I did say that today we will be working on our storage room. Ouch. And that's what we're going to be doing here. So over here is where I've started doing the basic digging for our storage room. I want to put something in here, so I can't really make it like a storage room that goes all the way along this way. But what I'll definitely be doing is I'll have it go out this way, and then I'll have it like go at like a T-cross section, because the room next to it, I'm not going to spoil for what I want it to be and what it's going to be, but it's not going to be super massive. Just know that. It's not going to be huge. So unlike the last season where I had a chest for every single individual item, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like blocks of 9 chests. So it's going to be blocks of 9 double chests. And those 9 double chests will hold the general item. So let's say these 9 chests are all for just the different stone types. These ones are for all the different wood types. This is all for the different redstone stuff. This one is all for the different types of loot, like diamonds, iron, gold, whatnot. This one is for wool and for other decorative blocks. This one's for whatever. And that way the game won't be the frame rate won't take a huge tank around here, because that was the problem with my last storage room. I had 3 double chests for each individual block. So this one was cobblestone, this one was stone, this one was andesite, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And because of that, with all the item frames framing them, I had to change the item frames up for signs. And just because of the amount of entities from chests and signs and item frames, it was just absolutely killing frame rate around the base, and that's kind of why I stopped building up Northrop. It's just, it was terrible to be around there. So this way we'll save on some resources. wood-wise and computer performance-wise. Was that an illager? It was. That's the first time I've come across an illager in this save. But I want to show you just how full on stuff we are. I have all but abandoned the sorting that I had been doing just because the amount of sheer cobblestone that we've been getting from excavating this hallway area. So once we get some masons up, we can definitely sell all that stone back to them. We'll make bank. I want to find where this illager is, because one of the future projects in this world that I want to do is I want to make a village but out of illagers. And how you go about doing that is you trap them in a boat and then you make them break their crossbows and stuff so they can't shoot you, because these crossbows actually do have durability on them, and every time they shoot me, that's another bit of their durability going down. But it does take quite a while, and there is a way to get properly make it so they're not shooting you, or they're not shooting the villager that you have. They're shooting the arrows into water that has the magma block, so it just gets pulled straight down. It's very cool because after they lose their crossbow, they just kind of ignore you. But that's what we'll be doing in the future. Let me show off these tools that we have. We have our pretty standard shovel, standard axe. We have our pickaxes. This bow I'm very proud of. It took me forever to do, and I think we're on that limit of where I can't really add more enchantments without it saying it's becoming too expensive. I might be able to add punch on it, but punch isn't really something that I care about. Our sword is pretty much everything I need. I just need to make it sharpness 5 and then put mending on it, and that's pretty much it, and we'll have the best sword on it. I don't really care for a fire aspect, but I've been resorting to using iron pickaxes because I've gone through so many diamond pickaxes. Here's another pillager, or illager. No, illagers is the overall species, I think, or variant of them, and illager is or pillager is just the type that they are, their job. I found out recently that you can shear the ends of, well, not vines, but of these glowberries to stop them from growing. And I'm just thinking to myself, if we can do it for glowberries, I don't know why we wouldn't be able to do it for vines, because I really wanted to add vines in here, but I can't shear them to stop them from growing. But when you shear these, it puts their growth stage to the maximum, which is what, 25. And you can do that pretty much with a lot of different things, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I think you can also do it with kelp, and you can stop them from growing. So that's pretty cool. I'll be experimenting with that. But I think that's enough dilly-dallying. It's time to kick this thing into fast-forward mode. So by the power of the internet, I'm gonna click a button and we're gonna go fast-forward in time. And I'll see you after the time-lapse. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. This build is pretty much done now. At least for the main part, all I have to do is put in these chests and put in some extra some other walls. Which reminds me, if it's going to be our storage room, it's also probably going to be our crafting room, which means I need to put in some crafting tables in the floor like I usually do. I love this thing. Just putting crafting table, crafting table, crafting table, and we'll add an extra one here. It just makes it so like I don't have to run all the way over to a different section of the base. I really like this build. I kind of forgot that I used dark oak as the roof. I was trying to go with like a linear theme where walls are all oak, floors are all birch, and all the roofs or ceilings are all dark oak. But for this one, I wanted to incorporate spruce wood into it. So that's why I made the walls out of spruce. I think this little blend of colors and this blend of patterns, one of the main things that I absolutely love about the John Smith Legacy texture pack is the fact that there's different directional logs. Just with like these are pretty much the same color. It's just the texture of the logs and the rotation of the logs are in a different direction, so it just makes it look you know, more unique, more detailed, and I just absolutely love this texture pack. It's just one of my favorites, and acacia wood in this texture pack looks absolutely lovely. It's just a little oranger version of the spruce wood, and I think they blend all these different colors all blend together very nicely, and then the floor being bright birch wood is just a nice contrast to the dark and the mid-tone of the roof. I'm talking as though this is like some culinary show and I'm just talking about the texture of stuff, but I absolutely love building in this game. As something I will admit myself, I was never the best builder in this game. I used to be absolutely atrocious at building in this game, but over time I have been able to develop my skills, and to be honest, building something that looks decent with very basic blocks, like even in like default texture pack, it's so simple to do. People are like, well, the textures aren't super detailed enough. You don't need super detail in the blocks themselves. What you can do is you can add detail yourself, whether that's by adding texture variation, color variation, or just simply adding depth to it. Originally I was just going to have a completely flat roof, but then I thought to myself, what would it look like if I had a little arch going through, a mellow arch going through the center. That way it doesn't look all flat. And I think having a arched roof where it follows the path of the road, or follows the path of the main road here, and it's arched like this, adds in, there's that little extra thing. If we really want to, I could add lanterns here and here and here and add more lighting in here. But I think having the darker lighting in the center area it adds a whole lot more to this build. I need to pull out these walls actually, because to place in these chests is going to be essential, just because I don't want to have to try and nudge in here trying to add chests up there. Just makes adding them in a whole lot easier. So let's go over here, craft a crap ton of chests, and I'm so glad that we can drag and click. Something I found out recently that I never knew: paintings are stackable. I don't know when paintings became stackable, because I remember them kind of like being doors where you'd craft one and that's all you could have on that inventory slot. It's one per inventory slot. If somebody can tell me when paintings became stackable, I would really appreciate it, because I tried looking at the wiki as well, and there's nothing on the wiki talking about stackable paintings. So either I'm having one of those phantom memories where I think it's true and it isn't, or paintings just have always been stackable, or it's just not on the wiki. Who knows? Anyways, over here, I'm gonna label these with I think I'm gonna label them with signs. So like wood, stone, and that will be talking about these ones, and then the one on this one will be talking about this and this. And that way, once we come up to a cross section like here, there's no signs here or on the insides, it's just on the one side, and it might look better. Either that, or I'll just put it on this chest here, wood, or here even. That way it's in the center. Yeah, I think having it in the center looks even better. That way we can access them all, we know exactly what it is. Alright, I'm gonna put in these chests. I'm gonna call the episode here as well. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you're super duper awesome. Consider subscribing. I have a whole lot of chest building, placing, and sorting to ahead of me. And in the next episode, I think we're gonna start working on our rail station over there. And we're gonna start working on the village, because I want to do a village transformation. That way, it's a longer project. It's gonna be the first big, air marks, big project in this world. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. As I said, if you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're super duper awesome, consider subscribing. I do have a community Discord, and we're starting up a summer server, our annual summer server. So if you guys want to try out, it's not going to be Minecraft, because we just had a vote close up. It's going to be a different game. If you guys want to try and try out and meet a couple people, head over to the Discord, link is in the description, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.